Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. Today, we are exploring a company that's at the forefront of a technological revolution that really has the potential to reshape our world.
Nvidia.
Nvidia, yeah, they are really pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI. Their technology is already impacting our lives in countless ways, and it's only going to grow. You shared this really interesting article with me from The Motley Fool, 2 Reasons to Buy Nvidia Stock in the Wake of DeepSeek. We'll be using this article as like a springboard to take a deep dive into Nvidia's potential and the wider implications for the future of AI, even if you're not usually glued to stock prices or anything. Stick with us. This is about way more than just the market.
Absolutely. This is for anyone who wants to understand how AI is evolving and what role Nvidia is playing in shaping that future.
Okay, so the article kicks off with this story about DeepSeek, a company in China that's making some pretty bold claims about having built an incredibly advanced AI model at a fraction of the cost of what's currently out there. And that immediately caught my eye because, Nvidia makes a significant portion of their revenue from selling those powerful and expensive GPUs that are essential for running AI applications, especially in those massive data centers. So if there's a cheaper alternative suddenly available, that's got to be a concern for Nvidia, right?
It's certainly a development worth paying attention to. So to understand why, let's unpack what these GPUs actually are and why they are so crucial for AI. GPUs, or graphics processing units, they're these specialized electronic circuits designed to rapidly manipulate and alter memory, to accelerate the creation of images. Their highly parallel structure makes them extremely efficient for running complex calculations, which is exactly what AI requires.
Ah, okay, so it's not just about graphics then.
Not at all. While they were initially developed for gaming, their ability to handle vast amounts of data and perform parallel processing has made them the workhorse behind artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning.
Okay, so if GPUs are like the engines driving AI, where does Nvidia fit into all of this?
Nvidia is the dominant player in the GPU market, particularly for data centers. They hold over 80% market share, and their chips are renowned for their performance and capabilities. But the emergence of a competitor like DeepSeek, offering a more affordable solution, naturally raises questions about whether Nvidia's dominance could be challenged.
Yeah, I can see why this article caught your attention. But the Motley Fool doesn't seem to be hitting the panic button just yet. They argue that DeepSeek's lower-cost model might not be the threat it initially appears to be. They point to the fact that even with DeepSeek making waves, some of the biggest tech giants out there, like Amazon and Meta, are actually increasing their investments. In AI infrastructure for 2025, Amazon's spending is approaching a staggering $100 billion, with a huge chunk of that directed towards AI, and Meta is projected to spend somewhere between $60 and $65 billion, with the goal of significantly ramping up their use of GPUs.
Those are some eye-popping numbers. What's fascinating here is that these tech behemoths, who are at the forefront of AI development, are essentially voting with their wallets. They're demonstrating their confidence in the continued growth and importance of AI, and by extension, the need for high-powered GPUs. Remember, these companies are laser-focused on efficiency and return on investment. They wouldn't be pouring billions into AI infrastructure if they didn't believe it was essential to their future.
So even with a potentially cheaper option on the table, these industry giants are sticking with Nvidia. Why do you think that is? Is it purely down to performance, or are there other factors at play?
It's likely a combination of factors. While DeepSeek's claims about cost-effectiveness are intriguing, there's more to the equation than just price. Performance, reliability, the maturity of the technology, and the ecosystem surrounding it all play a crucial role. Nvidia has been deeply entrenched in the AI landscape for years. They've built a robust ecosystem that includes software libraries, development tools, and a vast network of partners.
So it sounds like Nvidia has built up a significant amount of trust and expertise in this field, which is something that a newcomer like DeepSeek would take time to establish.
Exactly. And it's not just about the hardware itself. It's about the entire ecosystem that supports it. Nvidia has invested heavily in building a comprehensive platform that caters to the specific needs of AI developers and researchers.
This is where I think the deep dive really becomes valuable for our listener. We're not just scratching the surface here. We're peeling back the layers to understand the complexities of this industry and why a company like Nvidia has been able to achieve such a dominant position.
I agree. And to further illuminate Nvidia's position, it's important to recognize that they are not a one-trick pony. While data centers are a major revenue driver, They have their fingers in many other pies, so to speak.
That's right, and that's what we're going to explore next. Beyond data centers, what other areas is NVIDIA making a significant impact in, and how does this contribute to their overall trillion-dollar market ambition? Stick with us as we unpack NVIDIA's diverse portfolio and uncover how they're shaping the future of AI.
So NVIDIA's reach extends far beyond the realm of data centers. They've strategically positioned themselves in key growth areas, tapping into markets that are ripe for AI disruption. And one such area is gaming, a sector where NVIDIA has deep roots and continues to thrive.
Yeah, their gaming segment is like revitalized, pulling in over $12 billion annually. So what's fueling this resurgence, and how is AI playing a role?
Well, NVIDIA's gaming segment is benefiting from a confluence of factors, including the increasing demand for high-performance gaming experiences, the rise of esports, and the advancements in AI-powered graphics and gameplay. Their GeForce line of GPUs is highly sought after by gamers worldwide, delivering stunning visuals and immersive experiences.
I see, but it's not just about making games look prettier, is it?
No, AI is beginning to fundamentally change how games are designed and played. We're seeing AI being used to create more realistic and challenging opponents, to generate dynamic game environments, and to enhance the overall gameplay experience.
So AI is becoming more than just a tool for developers. It's becoming an integral part of the gaming experience itself. Fascinating. And what about their work in the automotive industry? I know they've partnered with companies like BYD, a major Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer, and Rivian, a US-based electric adventure vehicle maker, to develop autonomous driving technology.
Yeah, that's another exciting area where NVIDIA is making significant strides. Their Drive platform is a comprehensive hardware and software solution designed to power self-driving vehicles. It encompasses everything from the sensors that perceive the environment to the AI algorithms that make driving decisions.
Okay, I have to admit, whenever I hear about self-driving cars, I tend to think of it as something far off in the future, like, flying cars or teleportation. But with companies like NVIDIA actively developing and deploying this technology, it seems like the future might be closer than we think.
Yeah, it's definitely a rapidly evolving field, and we're already seeing autonomous vehicles being tested and deployed in various parts of the world. NVIDIA is right at the forefront of this revolution, partnering with leading car manufacturers to bring this technology to market.
And the potential market for autonomous vehicles is massive. I mean, we're talking about a potential multi-billion-dollar industry that could transform transportation as we know it.
Absolutely. And NVIDIA isn't just focused on cars either. They're also applying their AI expertise to other forms of transportation, including trucks, delivery robots, and even drones. They see a future where autonomous systems play a major role in moving people and goods around the world more efficiently and safely.
So we've got gaming, automotive, and of course their dominant position in data centers. Where else is NVIDIA aiming to make its mark?
Well, remember that trillion-dollar market estimate NVIDIA put out. They're not just throwing that number around lightly. They're strategically expanding into new sectors where they believe AI can have a transformative impact. And one such sector is healthcare, a field that's ripe for disruption.
Healthcare. Yeah, I can see how AI could have a huge impact on healthcare. I mean, we're already seeing AI-powered diagnostic tools being used to detect diseases earlier and more accurately. But what's NVIDIA's specific role in all of this? Are they developing medical devices?
Well, they're taking a more platform-based approach, leveraging their expertise in AI and high-performance computing to create solutions that empower healthcare professionals and researchers. For example, they're developing AI models that can analyze medical images like X-rays and MRIs to assist radiologists in making diagnoses. They're also working on platforms that enable researchers to develop new drugs and therapies more quickly and efficiently using AI-powered simulations.
So it sounds like they're aiming to be the backbone of AI in healthcare, not necessarily the ones creating the end products themselves.
Precisely. They're providing the tools and the infrastructure for others to innovate and push the boundaries of what's possible in healthcare. It's a smart strategy that allows them to tap into a vast and growing market without necessarily becoming experts in every specific medical domain.
This deep dive is really painting a picture of a company that's thinking big and aiming to be at the heart of the AI revolution across multiple industries. It's clear why they believe they're playing in a trillion-dollar market. But let's bring this back down to earth for a moment. What does all of this mean for the average person? Why should someone who isn't a tech investor or a Wall Street analyst care about what NVIDIA is doing?
Well, I think it's important to remember that AI is not some distant futuristic concept. It's already woven into the fabric of our daily lives, often in ways we don't even realize.
Can you give some examples?
Sure. If you've ever used a voice assistant like Siri or Alexa, or had Netflix recommend a show you ended up loving, or used a navigation app to find the fastest route home, you've interacted with AI. And as NVIDIA's technology continues to advance, these experiences will become even more seamless, personalized, and integrated into our lives.
So in a way, NVIDIA is kind of like the wizard behind the curtain, making all this AI magic happen behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's a great analogy. They're providing the computational muscle that enables these AI applications to function. And as their technology becomes more powerful and accessible, the possibilities for innovation are truly limitless.
It's exciting to think about the potential benefits. We've already touched on some of them. Safer transportation with autonomous vehicles, more accurate and efficient healthcare with AI-powered diagnostics, and even new forms of entertainment that blur the lines between reality and virtual worlds.
And it's not just about making our lives more convenient or entertaining. AI has the potential to tackle some of the world's most pressing challenges, like climate change, poverty, and disease. Imagine AI-powered systems that can optimize energy consumption, predict natural disasters, or develop personalized treatments for complex medical conditions.
It's almost like we're on the cusp of a new era, and NVIDIA is helping to shape what that era will look like. Their technology has the potential to solve some of the world's biggest problems, but it also comes with the responsibility to use it wisely.
I completely agree. As AI becomes more powerful and pervasive, we need to be mindful of its potential impact on society. We need to have open and honest conversations about issues like data privacy, algorithmic bias, and the potential for job displacement as AI systems become more capable.
That balancing act, isn't it? Embracing the potential of AI while also ensuring that it's used ethically and responsibly. And that brings us back to the Motley Fool article and their suggestion that DeepSeek's entry into the market, with its lower-cost model, could actually accelerate AI innovation overall. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a very interesting perspective. Competition often drives progress, and the presence of a new player like DeepSeek could push established companies like Nvidia to innovate even more aggressively. This could lead to breakthroughs that benefit everyone, from developers and researchers to end users like you and me.
So instead of seeing DeepSeek as a threat, we could view them as a catalyst for positive change in the AI landscape.
Exactly. A rising tide lifts all boats, as they say. A more competitive landscape, with multiple players pushing the boundaries of what's possible, could lead to a faster pace of innovation and ultimately benefit everyone involved in the AI ecosystem.
That's a really optimistic outlook. It's almost like a technological arms race, but with the ultimate goal of making AI more accessible, affordable, and beneficial to society.
Precisely. And that's what makes this such an exciting time to be following the development of AI. We're witnessing history in the making. And companies like Nvidia are playing a pivotal role in shaping that history.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive into the world of NVIDIA and the future of AI. We've covered a lot of ground today, from NVIDIA's dominant position in the GPU market to their expansion into new and exciting areas like gaming, automotive, and healthcare. We've explored the incredible potential of AI to transform our lives for the better. But we've also acknowledged the importance of approaching this technology with a sense of responsibility and ethical awareness.
It's been a fascinating conversation, and I hope our listeners come away with a deeper understanding, not just of NVIDIA as a company, but also of the broader implications of AI and its impact on the world around us.
Absolutely. And if you're as intrigued by the possibilities of AI as we are, I encourage you to continue exploring this topic. Read articles, listen to podcasts, have conversations with people who are working in the field. The more informed we are as a society, the better equipped we'll be to navigate the exciting and complex future that AI is shaping. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.